For our second review of the week, we have Wangechi featuring Buruklyn Boyz called Mzigo. My name is Shiembetsa. Welcome to Free News and Reviews, where I review Kenyan songs, movies, and whatever I can get my hands on. So let's get to it. Number one, let's start with the mixing and mastering, because that's the first thing I noticed when I listened to this track. Yes, the mixing and mastering is quite weird. Wangechi's vocals are dry. They are quite dry, and I feel like she doesn't fit into the song as much as Buruklyn Boyz fit into this song. For some weird reason, I genuinely wanted to like her verse, but her vocal presence was lacking. So whoever did the mixing and mastering did not really do a good job, especially on the hook. The hook needed some grit, needed some grit and some kick, but it just felt weak. It felt like it's someone trying to do something. The presence wasn't there, and that's why I wasn't able to be sold. If you're listening to this on bad speakers, by all means, you're gonna have a good time. But if you're an audiophile like me, trust me, you're gonna pick this up. The first time you listen to the first verse of Wangechi, you'll be like, But immediately Mr. Right jumps in, you're like, what the fuck? And that's the problem I have with the mixing and mastering. Secondly, let's talk about and I feel like the production, the beat is okay. It's quite generic in my opinion. I feel like it gets the job done. However, it doesn't have any form of dynamic. There are no moments where they make you pause and just appreciate the producer's element. This is a generic beat that you can find on the internet at any point in time. I feel like the template has been done before. However, it's not been done so poorly that you hate it. It's just one of those things where I feel like for someone like Wangechi, she genuinely deserves better. This is something that I feel like she should go back to the drawing board and get a producer and just work her magic, because the amount of time she's been in the industry, she should not be just going for generic shit like that. Yeah, it's not a bad beat, but I just feel like it's a generic template. Anyone, if you start FL Studio, you can open the Nini and then you can create this beat. However, the good thing about the beat is it's quite clean, it's quite concise, it's quite precise, and it gets the job done. So it fits the aesthetic of Buruklyn Boyz. The only thing I hated was there are no dynamics. So yeah, that's something to note. It's nitpicky, but yeah. Lastly, let's talk about lyricism. Lyricism. I feel like this is a Buruklyn Boyz song featuring Wangechi, in my opinion. This does not feel like Wangechi at all. And I know who she is. I genuinely want to love this song, but for some weird reason, every time I listen to this song, I feel like she's a poser. I feel like this isn't her. I feel like she's not. Wangechi doesn't. When I think of Wangechi, I don't think gangster. I don't think I want to go and rob people. I don't think I want to. When I think of Wangechi, I think of Little Sims. You feel me? And that's the problem here. And maybe because I know I've been listening to some of her stuff and I've been looking at some of the projects, that's why I might have this idea. But that's the thing. I just feel like this isn't Wangechi. And genuinely, that said, I also feel like the artistic direction of this song was a bit weird. I feel like Mr. Right should have done the hook. Wangechi the writing is good in the lyrics. The writing is really good. And I feel like the hook really captures the essence of the track and what it's meant to portray. But Mr. Right was the right person for the job. This hook, Wangechi should not have done the hook, and whoever did the mixing and mastering vocals even made things worse, because this is one of those songs that needs you to go hard. And she didn't go hard. I genuinely feel like it's not because she can't go hard, it's not her. That's what I'm saying. It's not her. If you've listened to the song and you have a different opinion, maybe I'm mad. But yeah. So lastly, what do I think? Like the video, the best thing about the song is the video, the quality. This is true HD, and I like the cleanliness of the video from start to finish. The concepts, the styling is quite good. Buruklyn Boyz, as I've said over and over again, they know what they are doing, and anyone whoever picks their feats understands what it means to come in, who understands their vibe and their essence. They are the most unique group out right now, and it's gonna take a long time before someone else comes in. The only person I feel like who is even close to them or at the same level is Butros Monene when it comes to styling and video clarity and quality at the moment. Yeah, so that's another thing I want to talk about. Lastly, I want to say that the concept of the video is weak, the story is weak. This thing has been done and it's been overdone. Come on guys, like we're in Kenya, let's do something different. I feel like this is one of those moments where I think we need to start being more creative as Kenyan artists. We cannot keep doing the same things that other people are doing out there. We're in Africa. Show us another version of Kenya. And yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, so lastly, what do I think of the project? Yeah, it's a good project. It's been let down by mixing and mastering, and secondly by Wangechi's nature, for lack of a better term. Next time, write the song and give someone who has the grit to do the hook. Maybe it will save things, maybe it will make things better, I don't know. So you guys in the comment section, niambieni, do you agree, do you not agree? Listen, if you're an audiophile, trust me, you will pick it up, and once you pick it up, it's very annoying. Every time I turn this song on, I'm like, oh, maybe I was too harsh. Then Mr. Right comes on, I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah. Anyway, that's been me. My name is Shiembetsa. Tupatane pale kwenye internet. Bye.